Hey, this is Winter. This is my first soft-spoken video. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go with the soft-spoken or keep with whispering, but I thought I'd make a short video about my video game collection. And I've just popped the webcam in front of one of my bookshelves that has my games in it. This one has this shelf, which is mostly Xbox 360 and some PS3 games. Above it is a shelf just with the Xbox 360 games, and below it is Wii games and some GameCube games and some just regular Xbox games. And I've taken from some of my other bookshelves with the games in them just a couple of games from some different consoles and popped them at the bottom here. I've got some more 360 games, a couple of Nintendo 3DS games, some PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1, PSP, PS3. I've got like a lot more in other bookshelves, and I download them on the consoles, and I also play a lot of games on the PC. But because I don't buy physical copies of those games, I can't really show them. Sorry, I know I'm saying a lot. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to just list titles of games or just talk about a few of them. So I think I'll just pick a few to talk about at first and then list some to the end. I'll start at the bottom. What have I got here? I'll start with some of these 3DS games. This is New Super Mario Bros. 2. I really don't usually expect much from handheld consoles. I don't play them, but I'm in love with my 3DS. I fall asleep every night playing it, and I live outside of the US, so I'm still waiting for the release of Animal Crossing, and when that comes out, I will probably just spend weeks in my room, just in bed, playing Animal Crossing while I'm on uni holidays. I've got Mario Kart 7. I really like the addition of driving underwater and gliding in this game. And I hope 8 is going to be good. I don't even know how to say this. It's got a sail tag on it. Theatrhythm. It's like a Final Fantasy game where it's taken songs from Final Fantasy games, and it's like a rhythm game where you have to either follow a line or click on a dot to the beat of the song. And it's got like these really cute Final Fantasy characters. My mic will show on that. The 3D Ocarina of Time, Star Fox 64 3D. It's just Rayman. It came with my 3DS. I haven't played it. I'm not really into Rayman. Super Mario 3D Land, and Dead or Alive Dimensions, which was really cool. I really liked the I don't know how to explain it, kind of like the origin story to the current, which I think was 4 at the time or something. I don't know. And some PlayStation 2 games. I've got Dragon Quest: The Journey of the Cursed King, and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I love this game. Persona 4. Love this game too. I think the PS2 is probably my favorite console ever. It has like so many games I've spent so much time on. There's Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. Oh wow, I bought this game when it came out. It was, I don't know if the mic will go on this, 109.95 for a PS2 game. That's crazy. Final Fantasy 12, sorry. Like really bad at Roman numerals. PlayStation 1 games I've got here. I've got Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid Special Missions. What's this? Vagrant Story. Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 7. I think this is the most overrated game. Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy 9. So I've got just in this like collection that I'm showing you, I've got Final Fantasy 6 through 13 too, I think. I've got some of the early ones around somewhere, just like the re-releases of them, obviously not the original ones. I've got a PSP, but I don't really play it very much. I've got some games that came out with it and a couple that I've bought since, but I'm not really that interested in it. What's this? Wipeout Pulse. This came with the handheld. Dissidia, which is awesome. Final Fantasy Tactics. And another Dissidia. A couple of PS3 games here. What is this? Lego Lord of the Rings. Saints Row the Third. Final Fantasy 13 2. And Lollipop Chainsaw. I think Lollipop Chainsaw is done by Suda51, who also did this game. Let me get them out. No More Heroes 1 and 2. I love these. So I picked up Lollipop Chainsaw and I didn't like it as much as I liked these ones. But like it really felt similar, so I liked that. In the Wii section, I have Animal Crossing. Let's Go to the City. What else? Can't get it out. This is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Resident Evil. Just going to skip a couple. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, The Blob, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Crystal Bearers, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy. I have 2 copies of Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm not entirely sure why. Wii Sports, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Monster Hunter Tri, another copy of Monster Hunter Tri. Why do I have 2 copies of this game? Cool. The Wii edition of Project Zero 2. This is my favorite game franchise ever. It scares me to death and I love it. I've never been so frightened in my life. It's I think it's really frightening because it's like a survival horror, but you don't go in as some burly guy with a bunch of guns. You get like a tiny 15-year-old girl with a camera, and it's crazy. And I think this is my favorite Final Fantasy game, Project Zero game as well, number 2. I bought the 4th one, which never got a release outside of Japan, but there was a translation patch made for it, which I played, and that was really good as well. They're my 2 favorites of this franchise. Pangea, Skyward Sword, and The Last Story. And just a couple of GameCube games. I've got Melee, Twilight Princess, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition that came with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Sunshine, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, Metroid Prime 2, Star Fox Adventures, Metroid Prime, Star Wars Rogue Leader, Star Wars Rebel Strike, and Double Dash. I'm just making a mess all around me with these piles of games. And above it here, I'll see if I can move the camera up a bit. Gently. This. There we go. This is my Xbox 360 collection. Of the, I guess, current console generation, I really liked the Xbox 360. I thought the controller was really comfortable, and like the PS3 was okay, but not at launch, and certainly not until quite some time after launch. And I did buy one, and I do have like a few PS3 games as well, but I think of the next generation, I'm leaning towards the PS4 because I'm a bit disappointed with the Xbox One, as I'm sure a lot of people are, but I'm not really into this like console wars thing. I'm gonna buy all the consoles anyway, so I don't really think it's that much of a problem, and I'm not really a huge fangirl for any, but like probably Nintendo if I had to choose one. But they're not great for graphics, and their like consoles are a little bit behind, but they're released earlier, and their games are like fun. I like it a lot. I'm really enjoying my 3DS, I think. 360 games. Maybe I should start with the PS3 games. Yeah. Okay, so PS3 I've got 3D Game Heroes, Valkyria Chronicles, I think is how you say it, Dark Souls, Resident Evil 6, Vanquish, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, Atelier Rorona, The Alchemist of Ireland, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, Yakuza 3, Little Big Planet 2, and also there's another pile that has what's in there, Ni no Kuni, what's down here, Catherine, Meggy Rising, and Heavy Rain, which is just like quick time action CG movie, the game. My huge Xbox 360 collection. I wish I could show you my downloaded games as well. I can't really. So I've got Call of Duty 2, Alan Wake, Born Conspiracy, Condemned, Dead or Alive 4, Aliens vs Predator, Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, Bayonetta, Bioshock, Dead or Alive Extreme 2, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, Blue Dragon, Dragon Age 2, Lost Planet, Dead Space 2, Civilization Revolution, Nia, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Lord of the Rings Conquest, Medal of Honor, 99 Nights, Prince of Persia, Perfect Dark Zero, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, Sonic the Hedgehog, which is the worst game ever made. They should be giving this away to people. It's terrible. Sonic 2006. It's so bad. Quantum of Solace, Red Alert 3, Resident Evil 5. And onto the top shelf. We've got Lost Planet 2, Death Smiles, Hitman, Blood Money, Left 4 Dead, Rise of a Ninja, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Rumble Roses, Naruto, another one, Star Wars The Complete Saga, no, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Wet, Fear, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Oblivion, Transformers the game, Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Tales of Vesperia, Lost Odyssey, Ninja Gaiden, Dynasty Warriors 6, Devil May Cry 4, Dynasty Warriors Strike Force, Fable 2, Enchanted Arms, Battlefield Bad Company, Fear 2, Fallout 3, Gears of War and Gears of War 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City, Halo, Halo 3, Halo Reach and Fable 3 double pack, which came with I bought an Xbox, it was when they were giant plastic bricks, and it was my 360. It was the Call of Duty 4 limited edition one, or special edition. It was dark and it should be right here. Oh, it's got things on it, I can't show you. It's green and copper gold themed, and I bought that. I think it came out when Call of Duty 4 came out, which is why I bought the Xbox 360 in the first place. And I had that for quite a few years until it red ringed, and then I went out and bought the new Xbox 360, like the cool black one with the better cooling stuff, and it came in a pack with this Halo Reach and Fable 3 double pack. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, Soul Calibur 4, Star Ocean The Last Hope, Star Wars The Clone Wars Republic Heroes, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, Guitar Hero Metallica, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, Tomb Raider, The Orange Box, and Velvet Assassin. So, Star Ocean The Last Hope was the game that made me buy a HD TV, because the text in the game was unreadable on my huge CRT TV at the time. Because I was still a student, it took me so long to get a HD TV, and we ended up winning one in a competition. It's the first thing I ever won in my life. I was so excited. The very first thing I did when I got it was pop that game in and play it. So every time I look at it, I remember how excited I was the first time I got it. So this is like a couple of my games, I guess. I might just like finish this video up with some sounds, and I hope that my speaking wasn't too bad. I know I've been getting quite close and quite far away from the microphone, and I'm gonna try hard to stay an equal distance away from it in the future. So just for the end of this video, I'm gonna spend a couple of minutes making some sounds with the cases and the games. I should just pop the mic around.